And Lewis is 9-1 to win this world title. If he puts on a good display tonight, then that'll come crashing in, won't it?
Oh, it will do. He puts on a ton-plus average, which he's more than capable of doing. He will come in probably to second or third favourite. The one for me is Gary Anderson at 10-1 after his performance on the treble 20. But it just shows you how open this tournament is, and he's got to stamp a bit of authority now and get up there and do a good job tonight.
Do you think we're looking at the 8 Premier League players there?
It wouldn't be a bad Premier League, would it? That's for sure. I mean, they're all going to be in the mix, that's for sure.
And those who were talking about Taylor not being in the form, a 93 and a 90 average, still red-hot favourite to lift this, even though he's got Robert Thornton tomorrow night. That's
going to be a tough game for him. But like you say, excuse me, Taylor, still the red-hot favourite. They've got to beat him.
OK, let's hand to commentary. Wayne Mardle and John Gwynn.
Yes, a long day, a super day, and how fitting that we should be ending with the champion on the stage. Hasn't played for 8 days, was here on the opening night, and Denis Ovens himself has not played for a week, so they've had, both of them, a very healthy rest, no doubt spending quite a lot of time practicing in readiness for this. Lewis with the throw, kicks off, Lewis with the throw, 387-10, 418 to Ovens, and Wayne. It would be a major shock, even though Denis Ovens is experienced and a decent player, if the champion were to go out here.
Yeah, we heard Denis in his interview saying just 4 or 5 months ago that he didn't think he'd be here. He's had an injury of his right arm, which is obviously for right-handed dart player, he's not very good, John. And he couldn't even hit the board. He had no power in it whatsoever. And this has made progress, but he said he's just not playing well at all. He's made the World Championships and he's won a first-round game, beat Max Hopp, the young German. And it wasn't a good game, but Denis come through it. That's what he does. He wins dart matches. And he doesn't, well, Adrian Lewis doesn't want to get embroiled in a tussle here, does he?
83. Oh, he'd like to put in a really top-class showing and see his man off sooner rather than later. Yes, Ovens came from behind in that victory over the young German, and all credit to him for that. 81. Lewis came from behind. He lost the first set against Gino Voss 3-0, but did come back 3-1, 3-2, 3-1 to win by 3 sets to 1. But as Dave Clark indicated, with a not impressive 83 average. And to be honest, if both of these players play like they did in the first round, we could be here for a long time.
1-4-1. It's been a massive year for Adrian Lewis.
60.
Not only is he world champ, married to Sarah, and also had a son called Matthew. It's quite a lot to happen in 12 months.
Yes, another mouth to feed, isn't it? And we wish them both all the very best, of course. Not only in marriage, but with the kids as well. 81 for Lewis, 78. That's 24 left, double 12. That hung nastily and angled in awkwardly.
If Adrian Lewis does kick in and plays his A game, this could be over within a matter of minutes. He's that good. And as for Denis Ovens, he has been winning ranking events since the late 70s. The BDO system and the PDC. One wily, tough character. But first blood to Adrian Lewis.
He's 55 years of age now, Denis Ovens. We were waxing lyrical about Dennis Priestley at 62, the oldest man in the tournament, but this fellow at 55 still looks trim and fit, and no doubt he's got at least those 7 years that Dennis Priestley's enjoyed since he was 55.
92.
But, not easy with that particular injury. It started, I think, with a sciatica, and it's moved around to his shoulder and arm. There may be an indication during this game 45. Of the effect of it. But I hope we don't.
See the release there from Denis. Perfect. That's why he's been so good for so long.
81.
And 80. So still the head is. Not got much rhythm at the moment for me though. 80. When he's flowing, my goodness, what a joy to watch. He may be trying too hard, John. He did say he's feeling the pressure.
Yes, that's right. I was a little surprised that he should say that. After all, he was defending the title last year and he did it successfully. I know things have changed in his life a little, but be affecting his game that much. Anything, it should enhance it.
Adrian Lewis. There's one on tour this year.
55.
Only once, which is incredible for the world champ. He seems to turn up here and turn it on time and time again. He's won 13 matches on the trot here, John.
It's brilliant. It is. It's fantastic. Yeah, it was the German Masters in September, wasn't it? And of course he was successful in Germany earlier in the year when he paired up with Phil Taylor and took the World Cup of Darts. But on his own, yeah, just that one success
60.
on televised
Adrian,
event.
you require 60.
So 20 for tops, for 2-0 and a break of throw.
Perfect marker.
20.
Well, he tried to use it, but it flicked the dart out. Outside the double ring. Can Denis punish him? Treble 19. Well, that was unlucky, as you see on the wire.
Adrian, you require 40.
So concentration. Oh, it's a good dart. You really feel that this is going to go. Yes. That was down the line, the same line as the other two. With the help of those other two, in she rested. 2-0 to Adrian Lewis in this opening set then, a break and throw already. And, throwing here to win this first set. So, ranked 31 in the world, Denis Ovens. 29 places below Adrian Lewis.
100.
Man, they're waiting. The man who'll be waiting in the wings to play the winner of this is Kevin Painter, had that marvellous victory against Ronnie Baxter in an absolutely fantastic game earlier today. Probably the best match we've had today, Wayne. So he'll no doubt be tuning in, watching how these two shape, though he knows their game inside out, doesn't he?
60.
The look on Denis Ovens' face there, when he threw the first dart, he kind of winced. The second dart, he winced again. We were miles away from the target. He knows it has to improve. Otherwise, this man, he will not see him for dust.
Well, he's averaging the same, Lewis, at the moment as he did in his opening match, 83 plus. Not an impressive start, but since Ovens has been even less impressive, he looks likely to win this first set with comfort.
You see him there, berating himself.
150.
You want 140 and you hit single one. It's not a good dart. He should remain straight above the treble.
Wayne, what was he doing there? Did he miscount because he wanted 82 and he went for treble 19?
Yes, he did miscount.
60. Adrian, you require 25.
9, double 8. For the first set. Well, there was no dramas, was there? As you see Denis Ovens mopping his brow. The champ is one set to the good. It was only with an 83 average. He has to improve.